Ever wondered why some programmers seem to have a magic touch, effortlessly creating efficient, elegant code? Welcome to the curious world of coding, a realm where logic meets creativity and ideas transform into digital reality. Many people harbor the misconception that programming is a dry, mathematical field, a barren landscape dominated by ones and zeros. But let's debunk this myth right here, right now. In reality, programming is an art, a craft. It's about solving problems and making things work. It's about finding innovative solutions, and yes, it involves a fair bit of logic and reasoning, but it equally demands creativity and out-of-the-box thinking. Coding isn't just about memorizing syntax or understanding algorithms. It's about how you approach a problem, how you dissect it, and how you piece together a solution. It's a puzzle, a mystery to be unraveled, and each line of code is a clue that leads you closer to the solution. But what if I told you that the secret to becoming a better programmer isn't just about learning more languages, but about thinking differently? The first thing to understand, coding isn't just about writing instructions for computers. It's about solving puzzles, breaking down problems, and crafting solutions in a language that computers can understand. Let's start with programming languages. Imagine, if you will, that these are like the different human languages across the globe. Just as people communicate in English, Spanish, or Mandarin, computers have their own languages like Python, Java, or C++. Each of these languages have their own rules, syntax, and ways of expressing ideas, much like our human tongues. Next, we have algorithms. Now, don't let this fancy term scare you off. Algorithms are simply a series of steps or processes that are followed to solve a problem or reach a goal. Think of them as a recipe you'd use in the kitchen. You have a list of ingredients, a series of steps, and if you follow them in the right order, you'll end up with a delicious meal. In coding, your ingredients are your data, and the steps are the code you write. Speaking of data, let's talk about data structures. These are the containers we use to organize and store data in a way that is efficient and easy to access. Picture a well-organized toolbox with a place for every tool. In coding, data structures are your toolbox, and your data are the tools. These elements, programming languages, algorithms, and data structures, are the building blocks of coding. They work together to solve complex problems, much like a team of experts working together to crack a case. The language is the medium of communication, the algorithm is the plan, and the data structure is the organization system that keeps everything running smoothly. So you see, coding isn't just about talking to computers. It's about problem solving. It's about taking a challenge, breaking it down into manageable parts, and then using your tools and skills to craft a solution. It's a fascinating journey of discovery and creation, where the only limit is your imagination. So, how do you tap into this problem-solving, creative side of coding? Well, it's a multi-dimensional approach, and it starts with a healthy dose of curiosity. Curiosity keeps your mind open and allows you to explore different ways to solve a problem. It's the driving force that pushes you to dig into the code, to understand its nuances, and to tinker with it. It's the spark that ignites the fire of creativity. Next, practice. Practice is the key to mastery in any field, and coding is no exception. Sharpen your skills by taking on coding challenges. Whether it's a simple Hello World program or a complex algorithm, each challenge you overcome brings you a step closer to becoming a better programmer. But don't just limit yourself to solving problems. Another way to improve your coding skills is to contribute to open source projects. This not only gives you a chance to work on real-world applications, but also opens up opportunities to learn from other developers. It's like being part of a global coding community where everyone is learning from each other. Speaking of learning from others, one of the best ways to become a better coder is to read other people's code. This helps you understand different coding styles, learn new techniques, and even spot common mistakes. It's like peering into the mind of another programmer and gaining insights into their thought process. And speaking of mistakes, don't shy away from them. Mistakes are not setbacks, they are stepping stones to success. They are your best teachers, showing you where you went wrong and how you can improve. Embrace your mistakes, learn from them, and keep growing. Last but not least, persistence. Coding can be tough. There will be times when you'll feel stuck, when the code won't work no matter what you do. But remember, every great programmer has been there. The key is not to give up. Keep pushing, keep coding, keep learning. Remember, the journey of becoming a better programmer isn't a sprint, but a marathon. So, lace up your coding boots, unleash your inner programmer, and embark on this exciting journey. Now that you understand the essence of coding, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Coding is not just about creating apps or websites, It's a universal language that opens up a world of possibilities. It's the driving force behind our increasingly digital society, revolutionizing almost every industry you can think of. Imagine finance. Algorithms are used to predict market trends, helping businesses make informed decisions. In healthcare, coding is used to analyze patient data, aiding in early diagnosis and treatment options. Even in entertainment, from the complex graphics in video games to the algorithms recommending your next binge watch, coding plays a pivotal role. Programming skills give you the power to create, innovate, and transform. They equip you with a unique lens to see and understand the world around you. It's not just about the tech industry, it's about every industry. In the end, coding isn't just a set of skills, it's a new way of thinking about the world. So, can anyone become a magician with code? Absolutely. We've journeyed together through the fascinating world of coding, breaking it down bit by bit, and hopefully, awakening that inner programmer in you. We've peeled back the layers of this modern-day sorcery, revealing that it's not about mastering complex languages or cryptic symbols. No, it's about problem solving. It's about creative thinking, and it's about turning the impossible into the possible. Coding is your magic wand, and with it you can conjure up solutions, unlock opportunities, and even change the world. It's like having a superpower, where your mind is the true source of the magic. It's not just about writing lines of code, but about breathing life into ideas, transforming them into reality. So, as we wrap up this enlightening journey, let's not forget our key takeaway. Remember, the magic of coding isn't in the code itself, but in the mind of the coder. So go forth and create your own magic with code.